My name's Russell. I'm 29 years old, and at the moment I work as a security officer at the P&J Live. So I noticed something wasn't quite right, mainly because I was in pain. And being a guy, I left it for a bit, probably longer than I should have done. And initially the doctor kind of said he doesn't think it's worst case scenario. He thinks it's probably just a cyst. So I thought, okay, cool. He says, but I'll get you in for a scan and we'll see what goes. Okay. Went for the scan. And they said, yeah, there's a couple of cysts there, but there's something else that I'm not quite sure of. Like, I guess in the back of my mind, I was like, something's not. But I didn't really register what was going on. So I went and sat in this room, and then a surgeon came in, sat me down, and told me that it was in fact cancer. And I just kind of didn't hear a word he said after that. So yeah, and then it was explained to me that they had to operate pretty quickly. So I had the operation 2.5 weeks later, 23rd of December, 2020. So then I had to go for another scan, and then I met with an oncologist, and he said that we're going to need to do like 9 weeks. And because you're young and of relatively good health, we need to just batter it. And then 1st February 21 is when I had my first day of treatment. The second week of treatment, I think, was horrendous. So what I would do is I would go in on the Monday and do a whole day, so like 8 to 10 hours. And then the Tuesday, Wednesday would be like 3-4 hours. So I'd gone in on the Monday, gone home, gone straight to bed because I felt a bit rubbish. And then I just felt shaky, hot, sweaty, sick, everything. So I got rushed into hospital, and it turned out that my immune system had just decided to go away and just give up. So I was locked in a room for a week, and I spent a lot of time in that room just thinking. The side effects, hair loss, weak, felt sick a lot. There was one occasion, which I think will live with me for a very long time. I was in the shower, and I just collapsed in the shower, like to my knees. And I just sat there for a few minutes. I think I cried, I probably did. And I just like got myself back up, and then about 30 seconds later I fell back down. And that really, really hurt, because I was just like, I just felt so defeated at the time. But I got back up, and I wasn't gonna let it beat me. I had my girlfriend, who we got together kind of just as I started treatment. I didn't shout about what was going on with me like through social media. I'm not, I just kind of who needed to know knew sort of thing. That she'd gone back to work, and she'd found out through word of mouth what was happening with me. And then on my first day of treatment, she sent me a message, just to kind of like let me know that she was there, sort of thing. And it just kind of like, she was there throughout the whole thing. So that's kind of all I really had at the time. I don't have any family up here, so from day one, the staff on the anchor unit just made me feel at ease as possible. Like, they just made me feel calm. And I remember one nurse in particular, and I cannot remember her name, but like on my first day, I remember saying to her after I'd started to get hooked up and stuff, I just kind of pulled her aside. I was like, I don't feel very well. And she was like, that's fine. I'll get you this. And they just gave me like bags of stuff to take home. Like, the support that you got and I got from them was unreal. During COVID, during times when they were rushed off their feet, they were stretched, they still made time for everybody. And they were just amazing. Like, they really were. The new building's opening. The more money that can get pumped into that, the better. The more money that the charity can get, that the ward can get, the better. It will make everybody's lives easier, more comfortable, whether you're staff, whether you're a patient. It's just going to make the world a difference. Brave has been awesome, to be fair. Like, I was gently nudged to take part, and then the applications came around, so I applied. And I'm so grateful to be here, and I'm so grateful to have met the rest of the guys. Every single one of them is an absolute warrior. So as I say, I was 27 and I was diagnosed with testicular cancer. And that is why it's so important for guys at any point in life, but especially younger guys, like, because we're probably the ones that are gonna maybe leave it a minute and maybe not think so much of it, but speak to somebody, phone somebody. It might be nothing, it might be something. I didn't know it was something until I got checked. So get it done. Be on top of it. Check your balls.